So I recently got a comment on YouTube that said, have you ever thought about doing grocery shopping hauls when you go to the store? Love videos like that for ideas how to fit everything in the budget. I am not great at the grocery shopping and food takes up a big chunk of our budget, so would love to see content like that. Well, my friend, this video is for you. I'm just kind of winging it at this point, but I thought it would be interesting to kind of do a grocery haul vlog-ish to show you exactly what I'm shopping for, how I maintain that within our budget, and then what kind of meals I'm making out of the food that I buy. So last year I spent an average of $776 per month on groceries, and usually my grocery budget includes toiletries, so toilet paper, paper towels, tinfoil, aluminum foil, you get what I'm saying, diapers, wipes, and then it also includes things like alcohol. So we really like to purchase craft beer. We'll buy the big economy size bottles of liquor from Costco, and so that all folds into that $776 average. This year for 2023, I'm really making it a focal point to be careful and mindful and intentional about my food spending, and I'm also very aware of food inflation right now. Show you exactly what I'm buying and what I'm making and how much all of this is costing me for a family of 3. So it's my husband and I, and we have a 2-year-old daughter. And let's just go ahead and hop in the car and let's go shopping. One thing that I forgot to mention before we go into the store is I 100% of the time have a list. And so what I typically do is I write down what I need, but also more importantly, I write down on the back what my meal plan is. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 meals planned for the week. And typically we have one of those nights as like a leftover night. And then we have the opportunity to eat out on the weekends, which typically we do on Fridays and sometimes Saturdays. And so I make enough to have leftovers, especially because I'm doing like a big pot of spaghetti. That's a really great meal that I can use for like lunches or even just like a quick heat up if I am focusing on a night where I'm like, I just don't have time to make dinner. 100% of the time, I usually have a drink in the car. I don't know why. I just cannot leave the house without like a bottle of water or an iced coffee. Today is a DP, so there you go. All right, let's go to the store. Okay, I reused the shopping list. Come on. What? Kyle, jeez. Okay, so this is kind of interesting because usually the Kroger brand is a lot cheaper than the name brand. So this is saying it's $2.49 for the angel hair pasta, but when I go over here to Berea is $1.99. So sometimes name brand is actually cheaper. Okay, so I just got out of Ralph's and I'm really, really excited because normally my week shopping trips have been around like 150, 160, and I walked out of there paying 114 after my coupons went through. So I was like, yes. The only thing about this shopping trip as I was going through it, and I think I was more mindful because I was actually filming it, is how many things I picked up that were not on the list. So I was remembering things like, oh, we need spreadable butter. Oh, Quinn would probably really like these little like Pringle style chips, or hey, the Super Bowl's tomorrow, maybe we're gonna need some beer. So just things like that I found myself picking up more often. So I think it was just creating that awareness of like, do we really need that? Can we get by without it? So next I'm gonna show you just a couple of clips throughout the week of what we are going to be eating for dinner, what I make, how I typically try to keep costs low. I couldn't believe how much those eggs were. $6 for a dozen. $8.89 for the 18. Wow. So I was like, I think I can get by without not picking up eggs this week. There you go. Okay, so it's Monday night now, and I'm making something that we typically have in our rotation of meals. This is roasted red pepper and tomato soup. And what I like about this is it's really quick to make and it has no meat. So it ends up being really cost effective. And I can open jars. My sous chef. I forgot to mention that yesterday was Super Bowl Sunday, so we ended up just doing snacks. I had chicken from the freezer, made chicken nachos, chicken wings, and cookies. But here, I wanted to show you exactly what this dinner ended up turning out to be. All right, so we made some grilled cheese. I have my roasted red pepper and tomato soup. If you guys are interested, I will leave the recipe in the description box, and a salad. And I think Queenie likes it too. So yummy. Hey, so it's Tuesday now, and it's actually Valentine's Day, but we're gonna keep it simple. I'm making spaghetti, which is Quinn's favorite. So remember that big package of ground beef that I found at the grocery store was $7.43. That's a 2-pound thing of ground beef. So I'm just making a massive pot. Let me show you. So I'm making a massive pot of spaghetti sauce that we can eat throughout the week, or I can freeze some of it. And I basically just took this tomato sauce, added it to the Prego that I picked up, and then I had some leftover peppers from Costco that definitely need to be eaten up. This is a lifesaver, the tomato paste, and this my mother-in-law turned me on to. This is more expensive, but this lasts me forever and is a big time saver now that I have a kid and I need to make dinners fast and I don't want to spend time chopping. So there you go, Tuesday's dinner. Okay, family dinner, spaghetti night. So good, quick and easy, and I used leftover bag salad from yesterday and some sad looking avocado and some bell peppers. Okay, so it's the middle of the week. I am making a classic meal that my mom used to make all the time when I was growing up. It is literally sausage and potatoes and onions all in the same skillet. And then I took some frozen peas, heated them up in the microwave. I'll stir them around with some butter and salt, and good to go. Quick and easy. And that kielbasa sausage was on sale for something like $2.49, $2.69. super good deal, and this is a really cheap and easy meal. I had used some sweet potato that I had left over and then the golden potato bag that I bought at Ralph's. So voila, middle of the week dinner complete. Okay, so it's the day before Friday and I did a grill night. So I did chicken thighs, butternut squash, and zucchini on the grill, and I burnt the shit out of everything. So we're gonna eat what we can. And then tomorrow is our night out to eat out. So there you have it. What we eat in a week. Can you wave hello?
Wave.
Yeah, you just wave. Wave. Say hi.
Say hi.
Okay, so it's Friday night. We just put Quinn to bed. And we decided to heat up leftovers of the tomato soup, and we made some more grilled cheese. And I am so happy that we had extra of the roast red pepper tomato soup and extra stuff to make grilled cheese. Super easy. Kyle and I did a day date today, and so we went out for lunch and we had some amazing gelato at a place called Capri. And then we came home and we're like, let's just eat in. So we were having a little gelato hangover. So we're gonna go turn on a movie and eat the rest of our leftovers. Okay, so that was a typical week of what it looks like making dinners, using the food that I had in my freezer and my pantry and pairing it with things that I bought at the grocery store. So I'm always trying to look for creative ways to make food go farther. And so I find myself using a lot of rice and pasta now, or making big batches of things so that I can use them as leftovers for lunch the next day. So that soup is such a great meal to have because then I can either freeze it or continue to eat on it. It's a really simple one that I always go back to again and again. And then also just using the grill as much as possible, even though I burnt the crap out of the vegetables. I'm not really quite sure what's going on with my grill because I even had it on the lowest setting. Did I? Maybe I didn't. Either way, using things like the grill or even the crock pot is such a great way to keep your utility bill low. And that way you're preventing from really heating up your kitchen with the oven and using up a lot of energy that way. In fact, all of my meals, I don't know if you noticed this, but all of my meals actually made on the stovetop. And so they were quick, easy meals that I could do. And there are ways that I can make the meal go by faster, especially with a toddler. I just don't have the luxury of cooking for an hour anymore. I really have to be diligent with my time and get the dinner on the table at like 6 o'clock on the dot. And if you're like, wow, that's really early, it's because we like to eat together as a family. And I find that Quinn is just so much more susceptible to eating what we're eating when she sees us modeling that behavior of eating like good vegetables or eating meats. And we really like to eat together as a family. Anyway, I'm rambling. That's the grocery vlog for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. If you want to see more videos like this where I'm trying to combat food inflation, leave a comment below. Let me know, or give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you want to see more content like this, and I'll catch you in the next one.